heading back to pick up my hole after taking the photo. And for all of you who thought I'd lost them all, well, I found one of them. There we go. A blue one with a swirly bit in it.
Yeah.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Oh, what a great adventure we have today. Ooh, if I said I was out on the edge of a burrow, I wouldn't be far wrong. I'm not on the edge of the Shire, Mr. Baggins, not on the edge of a Shire, the brace of coonies. But no, I'm excited, haven't been to this area before. There is trash. There's bricks, there's some tin, there's some invasive vegetation that's been set free. But who knows what we will find. Today I am going to be off exploring, hunting new ground with the M9. Now a lot of people have asked me, am I going to stay with it? Is it going to take over from the M8? So here it all is. The M9 will more than likely be my searching and hunting coil. It's very good, it's very lightweight, it's great for that. It will more so take over from the M11, just because it's lighter. But the M8 I will still be using in heavily trashed sites, so I would swap between the two. I also use that for gold. Mind you, if I find gold with the M9, I'm not going to put it back in the ground and say, no, I can't take it, it's the M9. Nah. So I will be using it most of the time. This area, I've got a great amount of area to go over, not showing too much. But yeah, it should be good fun. I'm excited. Hello, Guy, if you're watching. This is just talking to you. So anyway, we're going to get out there. Enough yabba from me. Let's get out there. So there we go. M9 coil. What settings, you ask? SIDS settings, I tell. While my brain is all nice and fresh in the morning, we'll run on it. But 17 from there, what would I get? You know who you're watching. There we go. Button. First one for the day, 2-holer, not the ordinary 4-holer. I look after you lot. Anyway, there's that. We should find out what else we can find. This is funny as. There's my hole down there. Here's my signal. So you see I'm digging the low ones because you just never know what's going to come out. And we can see, we've got glass and all sorts. And there's our target. Yeah, well, what the bloody hell is it? Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess? Well, if you thought after finding a button that you were in doubt as to who you were watching, let's put it all out of bloody doubt. There is a corset fastener. Who else would you be bloody watching, hey? That's as funny as. Out of there, I got a 13. Oh, yeah? Then I got that. Oh, is it a ring? Well, yes it is. And then it had patterns on the side. Until I realised they were numbers. So this will be out of some countery type thing. Who knows? But yeah, numbers everywhere on it. Pretty cool. You never know what you'll find in a bit of a dump site. Anyway, we'll keep going. Okay, I just ran over this one. Yeah, oh geez, that'll make you stop, won't it? And it would. And there's what it is. That looks to me like a spoon. Actually, pardon the sniffles, That's had a tang in the end of that, so that would have gone into a wooden handle or a bone handle. That's been flattened. Oh my giddy aunt. They actually do look like proper hallmarks. Oh no, they do look like proper hallmarks, but that will probably be EPNS. Electroplated nickel silver. Oh, that one buddy got me. Funnily enough, I've been digging up some, rubbishy signals, foil and all sorts of stuff. Down here, it's just one of those things. I had a target. It's not there now. And it was just one of those ones where you just go, oh, I think I'll dig that. Now, it had gone up into the 80s. It was a 59 when I started. Now, I'll tell you the truth, I have seen it. I saw it for a split second and then I covered it back up. So, for dramatic reveal, there we go. That smells like silver all day long. Oh good, it's an early one. So it's an early George, well it'll either be Edward the 7th or George the 5th threepence. And we can't tell, so that's probably about as good a spot to stop. And we'll have a clean up. Alright, we are back. I can just see that now through the viewfinder. It is George the 5th. There's his crown up the top right there. But if we turn it over, there we go. Oh, that's really nice now. 1920, there's no doubt about the age of it. I reckon it's been through a fire. But, you know, there's a threepence in amongst a whole lot of rubbish. I just come onto this edge here. Someone's been digging in the old shafts. And there's bits of crockery and glass and stuff everywhere. But we managed to ping a 1920 threepence. Oh, before I forget, because I've been doing it of late, exhale. Inhale. Oh, as our focus comes back in. Magnificent. Doesn't that set you up for the day? Out of there, nice little 30 signal. I've been a little bit light on. But anyway, that's what I got. And you'll go, that, if I can get that better, there we go. That is the other half of a corset fastener. So we often see the keyhole-y looking thing, but this is one of the designs that it actually goes into. So you can see the crimped sides there. That would have gone on that piece of steel that had all the hooks on. So yeah, this is the other half. Don't often find them. So that's a cool little find. So we've found actually sort of a pair, if you like. But I don't believe this is actually the one that would have gone with the rivety jobs. There is a fold-over one that you can get, and this is its mate. But that's a cool little find. Very happy with that. You know how I said that this was a rubbishy area? Oh, I think there's my hole there for... Gee, I can't even remember what I found there now. And I was just sort of heading that way and going to head back up to the ute, which is, of course, in the opposite direction. And I got a 60... Yeah, that sort of signal. So this is good. But I've dug the soil out and, oh yeah, it's over here. And then I found that this was all in the ground. Now that's the, oops, there we go, the end of a wash bath, a trough, you know, galvanised-y thing. I've found lots of them around here, so they've been thrown out everywhere. But still pinpointing around, and I found something else. Yeah, mid-screen, there it is. I haven't touched it. Oh yes, now I have touched it. Yep, that looks like a kangaroo and an emu, sort of, just. I reckon it's been through a fire, but we need to clean it. There we go. Yep. No seeing that. But I know that it's George V. Because that side, that's either 1925 or 1926. But that's definitely gone through a fire, that poor old thing. But we'll see how it cleans up. We'll get something out of it anyway. But there we go. Now it is a bit filthy, but exhale. And inhale. Oh yeah, there we go. 2 sniffs for the day. Even though it's all been rubbish, dumpy stuff. Ooh, silver. Silver smells good. Though I'm not going to give that a bush clean. Nah, we'll leave that one for later. Now, I did promise you a look at the lunch of legends. And that's it. And that, folks, is what is called an Angus Special. Named after my son, who loves these. He loved them as a little kid. Made one for myself once, and he had a couple of bites, and I was working afternoon shift, and his mother rang me up and said, "How do you make these bloody sandwiches? He wants one for tea." So he had one for tea, and he had 2 more rounds for dessert. What's in it, I hear you ask? Let's have a look. There we go. You go, ooh, what's that? Well, start off with relish smeared lovingly on the bottom piece. Put your cheese on top. Put your beetroot on top of that and crack in some freshly ground black pepper. And then the piece de resistance, leek, raw. No more than 2 millimeters thick. Less if you like, it's probably better. Do a whole lot of rings of that and then break it all up and then do the old thing all over the top to spread it all out. That is an absolute glorious sanger. The lunch of legends. Make yourself one. Grow into a legend yourself. You'll be pleased you did. If you don't think you like, ooh, raw leek, that's an onion. It's a mild one. It's great. Wrap your laughing gear around it and giggle it all the way down. All right, I'm going to have mine now. There you go. Out of down there with I think it was in the 40s. We got that. And that is one of the old round head, well, so I've always known them as 303s, but I'm quite open to be corrected. We used to always think they were the old Martini Henry 303s, but yep, that's the country for you though. Anything that looks that big's got to be a 303. Anyway, we've found it. It's lead. It hit something. Lucky it wasn't us, but let's keep going. Down there, I got a signal. It was a 96, 98, right down there, 4 or 5 bars down. Really didn't want to play the game. And can you see all these, dare I say, grave-like diggings? I actually think I may have stumbled across a night soil depository. And Yeah, seems to be a lot of them here. So I'm just mooching around. There's crocker. Oh, look at all this nice. Let's go for a little walk. You know, someone's dug up some old nice looking plate. Ham. There you go. That's what you serve on it. Anyway, so back to my hole. Let's have a look in it. I've dug down. It's a fairly deep hole. And finally, that came out. That is not a 2-cent piece, but that is extremely corroded. Actually, if I looked through the finder instead of looking over it, oh, there we are. That'll be a halfpenny. Oh look, 1888. Oh, that's not too bad. But yeah, just a word of warning. So this is a Vicky halfpenny from 1888. I reckon someone's thrown it out with whatever else went there. But you see the condition that this is in? If you were to get a coin like this, do not put it in with your good coins. This is what we refer to as copper cancer. It's horrendous stuff. You can't cure it, and it will spread to other coins if you have it in with them. So do not put anything like this in with your good coins. Keep them separate. Whether you want to just have them sitting outside and, you know, they just keep getting greener and greener, and you have them in a bowl or buddy around the garden or whatever you want to do, don't put them in with your good coins. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, I'm back. There's where I got my threepence. I've sort of wandered all the way down there and then back again. I think I've got a signal here, but I spotted this. Now, all I saw was just there and there, sticking out the ground. I thought, oh, that looks like bronze. But of course, once you get the ground away, it doesn't look anything like bronze. But just at that and that, and I can see the groove in there now, have we got a complete ink bottle. Well, oh, it feels all solid. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, everyone ready? You bloody ripper. Look at that. Yep, it's one of the thin top jobs too. Well, that's awesome. I'm doing well on this bottle caper. Now, oh, that's bloody brilliant. Look at all the ripple in that. I think it has got a fracture on the side, the bit that was sticking out of the ground. Gee, the old mould that it was made in is a bit rough. You see there, 2 halves to it. That's bloody brilliant. Wow. Yep, that's cool as. That's a great little buy find. Yeah, you can see there she's a bit, looks like there's a crack through it, maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. That is a grouse little find. Bubbles in it everywhere. Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's cracked. But anyway, nonetheless, that's a very, very cool little find. I haven't got much left now for the day. Still marveling at that. Look at how there's a little web there where the glass stayed on. They didn't bother to clean it off. Anyway, there is still a lot left in the... Well, no, that's completely wrong. There's not a lot left in the day. I'm about to head home. I'm just going to play around in this bit and work my way back to the ute, probably in 90 degrees. And yeah, we'll see how we go. Very happy with the M9. It's been behaving very, very well, up to its usual silver standard. Ah, bloody brilliant. Let's keep going. One part of me says, you should bring them in on it right at the start. And the other part of me says, no, I want to make sure that it's something good. But you'll know that you'll miss out and they won't see it as it is. But I want to know if it's good. And now that I know that it's good, I should have brought you in at the start. Ah, there's where we got the signal. There's nothing there now. All right. That's as far as we've got. We've turned it over. And that's it. There we go. That will be thrippence number 3 from a rubbish dump. Yep, George V. There we go. Another E. I'll give that a little bit of a clean up. We'll see what we've got. There we are. George V. But have a look at this. How is that for beautiful detail? We can see the date there. 1918. That's a bloody ripper. Very happy with that. So there we go. 3 thrippi out of the rubbish. Anyway. Oh, yes, that's right. Sniff time. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, yeah. Bloody brilliant. Oh, look at that. It's even a Melbourne mint too. Brilliant. Anyway, I think it's near the end of the day. I might have a little bit of a swing back towards the ute and we'll call it quits. Now, I got to here. And of course the ute's further back that way. But down in there, got a signal. It was really shallow. I thought, oh, that won't be a thrippence. And do you know what? I was right. Because it's that. It's that. Oh, allow me to do that. So there's something on there. It's a badge. So I don't know what it is. What I'm going to do is we will gently clean it up. I don't know what's on it. It's pretty filthy. But yeah, we'll give that a little bit of a clean. We'll see if we can't... It almost looks like a bird. Yeah, anyway, we'll see what it is. We'll see it in a tick. Very interesting. Don't know what it is. There's enough writing to be tempting, but I can't make it out. Or at least not yet. I think this one might have to come home and we'll have a little bit of a clean up so we can actually find out what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyway, nearly looks like it should be a school badge or something. Yeah, who knows? Enough to be tempting, but not enough to be able to read. Toothpick might do the job, just gently. Anyway, good, interesting find in a rubbish pile. Now, look, realistically, how can you be in the dumps when you're detecting in the dumps, hey? I think there's something in that for all of us. All right, this is my last one, but I brought you in. Could be deep steel. Could be something absolutely magnificent. But it's all still there. Okay, so we're going to dig it together. Oh, soft ground, deep hole. Ho, 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 ho. Right. Right, are we out? This will be the thing. Out or in? Still in. Okay. Rightio. Now. Realistically. Oh, there we go. It wasn't deep still. It was. Oh, bloody hell. Mish! It's not Wonder Wax. It looks like Fisher's Wax Polish. I've never found one of those before. But there you go, we dug deep down for it. Ah, that smell of petrochemical sweetness as the lino gets polished by the woolen whirly thing that makes a hell of a noise, that's electrified. You go too far and it pulls out the wall. I remember the days. There we go. Well, there's something to finish on anyway. Not Wonder Wax, but Fisher's Polishing Wax. There you go. Alrighty folks, this is the end of the day. We've had a good one. 3 silvers, that's not bad. A little Madoni thing. Beautiful little ink bottle we found too. And all sorts of other little bits and pieces. Batteries are running low on multiple things, so we better get this done. Gabby, to answer your question that you're going to ask, yes, we don't want fires. What else is happening? Thank you all for coming out with me. Been a good day. Very happy about what we've found. Glad you came along. We drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. So come along, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the things to make a channel grow. But, you know, if you don't, just come back next week, she'll be fine. Anyway, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. I'll catch you next time.